Welcome back to 101 Sports. With me now are my MLB experts, Ben Naughton and Jason Vonick, to play a little What Are the Chances? I'll throw out a scenario, and Ben and Jason will decide what the likelihood of an event or thing is happening. So, boys, first one we're going to start off with, okay? What are the chances of Bobby V coming back as the Red Sox manager?
It's 1 in 3. I mean, there's just been too much turmoil over the last 2 years. He didn't make a smooth transition. I mean, I think I'm taking the obvious position here. But I mean,
I wouldn't call it obvious.
Let's hear your argument.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna flip the switch and say 2 and 3. If you asked me 2 months ago, then it'd be a totally different question. You know, they're struggling and there's a lot of clubhouse bad stuff. So that would have been a different question. But now, after the Red Sox Dodgers trade, they shipped all the guys out who were complaining about him.
I mean, granted, the guy they want is still under contract till 2013. Is John Farrell in Toronto. They can get a guy to kind of mend a year until John Farrell comes out.
I understand that, but they're trying to rebuild and prepare for next year. And if they were going to fire him, I feel like they would have already done it.
Guys, we could go on about the Red Sox all day long. There's plenty to talk about. We got to move on. Now we're going to go to the National League. We're talking about Cy Youngs, okay? What are the chances that R.A. Dickey will win the NL Cy Young, Jason?
Here's the thing. He should win it.
He
should. Well, I'm going to say 1 and 2 because if you do the blind resume test and you put all the National League pitchers' stats out there, his stands out clearly.
No, there's 4 guys above him. There's Johnny Cueto. I mean, Gio Gonzalez just got 19 wins. You want me to keep going? There's other bullpen guys. There's Aroldis Chapman. I mean,
look, there are guys who can definitely compete with him. But I mean, you look at Johnny Cueto, 17-8 for a team that's in the playoffs.
He's an electrifying
You look
pitcher.
at Gonzalez, he's doing well too. 18-4 for the Mets. They're 11 games under 500. How do you do that?
That's exactly why I think you got to give it to a guy on a winning team like the Reds.
Look at last year.
Clayton
Kershaw didn't need it on a good team, so he got, and I think Dickey could do the same.
Guys, I understand both sides, but I really hope he wins the NL Cy Young. He has deserved it. He's such a great story, Jason. I hope he wins. I go with you. But guys, our next topic, we're going back to the American League. We're going to talk about the AL East. What do you guys think the chances are of the Orioles winning the AL East?
I'll say 2 and 5. I'll give the Rays a 1 in 5 chance, and the Yankees the other 2/5.
Sure, that's some good math.
Thank you.
Go
no math major, to quote a good friend. But I mean, the Yankees with the recent injuries. I mean, Sabathia hasn't been on his latest Sabathia stuff. I mean, Teixeira sliding into first base for no reason.
I think what you're trying to say is it's the Orioles.
I don't know about that. I say they're even with the Yankees right now because the Yankees have put themselves back some due to injuries.
Okay, I understand that, but the Orioles, I mean, ERA, batting average runs, they're in the bottom half of the entire league, and that does not help. They play well, I will give you that. I'm going to say 1 in 4 chance because they do have a chance to do it. They'll make the playoffs most likely, but I'm not sure they can win division with the Rays and Yankees who have so much playoff experience in recent years.
I hear the experience argument.
Guys, certainly interesting. I think it's great that the Orioles are actually in the conversation. Where the Red Sox and Yankees have dominated that division for so long. I really think it's a great thing. Now, guys, last question. What are the chances that Stephen Strasburg, less Washington Nationals, can win in the postseason?
Oh, jeez.
0. They wouldn't even win with him.
Really?
Let's face it, there are 2 things that are really crucial for playoff baseball.
Sure.
That's momentum and experience. This team has not been to the playoffs before. Therefore, when they face teams like the Giants and the Reds and all the American League teams,
Jason,
they
certainly
struggle.
have momentum. I mean, you can't say they don't have momentum. They've had it the whole year. And, I mean, people think the Nationals are Bryce Harper and Stephen Strasburg. Contrary to popular belief, there's more guys on that team.
That's fair.
I mean, there's Jordan Zimmerman, who's coming back off of Tommy John, Gio Gonzalez, who we mentioned before. I mean,
Ben, I will agree with you that they're the best team, and they have been this entire season, but they're resting, they're cruising and preparing. A wild card team is going to come in and completely give them a challenge.
Oh, not a wild card team, please.
I hear what you're saying, guys. Experience is important. I think Strasburg would have been key for this team. I think it's a mistake shutting him down. But hey, we'll see what happens for the team. Time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because when we return, Joe and our NFL experts will discuss Week 1's most impressive performances. You're watching 101 Sports.